The city of Cape Town's bracing for its own series of Matric after parties, but the city is pleading with young revelers to rage responsibly because history shows such gatherings can go south very quickly. The city's security boss, JP Smith, is live on the line with us now. JP, let's rewind to last year. Were there any big events or super spreaders that you pinpointed in the city of Cape Town?
Yes, sir. We have annually the practice of large groups of young people assembling for the Matric parties in Long Street in various parts of the CBD and also on some of the beaches. And whilst many of those are fine, some of them do degenerate mainly because of alcohol. And then we have fights and conflicts that involves the police. People get hurt. There are motor vehicle accidents related to these. So we're saying to matriculants, look, it's cool party. It's that time of your life. You've just finished school. You deserve to have some fun, but just try and do it responsibly. We want to work with you. Let's not turn this into a thing that you regret for many years because of a major accident or injury or something.
What are you putting in place, JP, to mitigate any of those nasty consequences that you've just mentioned? I remember when I was in high school, no amount of my parents telling me to be responsible was really effective. So it seems we need to hold their hands a little bit.
Puma, I think that's the point, is that if you tell people, look, do nothing, some people have been critical. I had an academic call me yesterday and said, your press statement is nonsensical. You can't tell matriculants to be responsible. They're not going to listen to you. But I can also tell you, you can't tell them do nothing. To tell people you can't go party, you can't do anything, they're going to want to have some fun. So we have a fourth wave coming. We have a new variant. We have to be a little bit careful. So we're saying to people, look, have your fun, but have it responsibly. Our festive season plan is deployed, so we have a large amount of resources that are out on scene. We have additional staff on overtime and additional resources on all of these hotspots at night, on the beaches, etc. And of course, you know, unfortunately, some years this goes hand in hand with drownings. People get drunk, they go swimming in the ocean. So we will have available emergency resources, but this all happens a lot easier if matriculants work with us and not against us.
What are the consequences that some of these young people face if they do fall foul of the law, for example, drinking on the beach or getting involved in public violence?
So, I mean, obviously the worst case scenario is you get arrested for getting into a violent scuffle with people. You're young, lots of testosterone, alcohol exacerbates that situation. So try and keep calm. There's no point in starting the rest of your life or the first part of your life with an assault charge laid by somebody else against you. You don't want to be arrested on that night when you're supposed to have fun. If you drink alcohol in Cape Town in a public place, that is contrary to the city bylaws. The city bylaws say you cannot carry around or consume alcohol in a public place. You have to do that within the licensed premises, and we will fine you 500 Rand and we will confiscate that alcohol. It will be impounded. So again, please work with us. No drinking on the streets and definitely no driving on the streets. And remember that it's usually the pedestrians that get hurt. It's not the guy in the car. He's got safety belt and airbags. The people who get hurt when they're drunk on the street are the pedestrians. So really, we want to see you have fun. We want young people to have fun, but just try and work with us and do so responsibly. And then, Tafuma, I don't know how long ago was that you seem to recall the days when you were young?
It was.
I don't know how old you are, but
JP, there's no need to out me on. There's no need to out me on national television about how old I am. It was a long time ago. Long time ago, JP.
Than me. You can probably realistically remember it. I definitely can't. But I also recall not listening to people telling me not to have fun. And so we're saying, have your fun, but do it responsibly.
Well, we're hoping the young people are just wiser, a bit wiser than we were in our youth. JP, thank you so much for your time. The City of Cape Town's JP Smith, who is in charge of security in the city.